Law of attraction versus manifestation. What's the difference? Is there a difference? And if there is a difference, which technique is best for you? Some people say these terms are the same. Others say they are completely different. So because I started getting confused myself, in one video talking about the law of attraction, in the next saying manifestation, I set out to find the answer and once and for all, settle the score so that you will know exactly which approach is best for you. In today's video, I'm gonna end the beef by sharing my results because what I discovered in my research is that these two techniques are actually pretty. So for all my subscribers in the past, if I was wrong, I apologize.
I'm so sorry.
Let me set the record straight once and for all, then you decide if you're team attractor or team manifester. My name is 𝐂𝐢𝐧. Let's dive in. Okay, masters, before we get started, let me know what you think below in the comments. Are you team manifester or are you team attractor? Do you even care or know the difference between the two? Or am I just creating beef for no reason? Regardless, I would love to hear your opinions. Recently, I did a ton of research on this topic to finally figure out the answer to this question once and for all. And I first started on YouTube, in which I got pretty mixed results. I found a lot of people discussing the difference between the law of attraction and the law of assumption, but I found nothing on people discussing the difference between the law of attraction and manifestation. And that led me to assume one or two things. Number one, everyone thinks there is no difference. So why are we even talking about it? Number two, nobody noticed the difference. So now on this channel is the perfect time to unpack it. I concluded on the second point that nobody noticed the difference, which then led me down a rabbit hole by researching on Google and doing a ton of book reviews from scholars specifically who have written about these topics. And this is where I discovered the New Thought movement. The New Thought movement emerged in the late 19th century, which emphasized the power of the mind, positive thinking, and the belief that thoughts could directly influence reality. This is where the phrase law of attraction first became public, because many great philosophers like Ernest Holmes and Napoleon Hill and Neville Goddard and William Walker Atkinson wrote books about it, such as Think and Grow Rich, Thoughts Are Things, and The Law of Attraction in the Thought World. These books that are still very relevant today popularize the notion of the law of attraction and how thoughts can shape one's physical and emotional well-being, which was great, but this only really explained the law of attraction. Few of these writers ever mentioned manifestation, and if they did, very indirectly and hardly ever use it as the main word for reality creation. Fast forward now to the 21st century, and today we see the word manifestation everywhere. But my question is, how did this happen? Books on manifestation gained popularity during the New Thought movement, but it really made a resurgence in the mainstream popularity in the early to late 21st century. Reading books like You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain, and The Secret by Rhonda Byrne helped me to form my opinions on these two terms, in which I started noticing some very clear differences. For example, the law of attraction is more about the mental and emotional alignment with what you want, focusing primarily on the power of thoughts and feelings. Whereas manifestation is a broader process that includes not only mental and emotional alignment, but also specific actions and behaviors aimed at achieving the goals. The law of attraction emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive mindset to attract desired results, while manifestation emphasizes the concrete steps and actions needed to bring those outcomes into reality. In summary, the law of attraction is a principle or a belief system about how the universe works, suggesting that like attracts like, while manifestation involves actively creating your desired outcomes through a combination of thoughts, feelings, and your actions. So if you want to compare the two by using real life examples, you can also look at it like this. Manifestation is more in alignment with planting seeds and tending to a garden, while the law of attraction is more about visualizing a beautiful garden and expecting it to grow. And manifestation is laying the bricks and constructing the house, while the law of attraction is focusing on the blueprints and trusting the resources to build the house will appear. What we are comparing illustrates how manifestation involves active and intentional efforts to create outcomes, whereas the law of attraction focuses on mental and emotional alignment to attract those outcomes. So the way I look at it is that you can use the law of attraction to call in the opportunities for you to take action and or manifest what you want to see in physical reality. But ultimately, they are not the same. They use two different processes to arrive at a similar outcome. The reality is, you are always attracting things to you based on how you feel. And you are always manifesting based on what you think, how you feel, and what you do. So the main difference between the two is where you put your focus, living from the end versus creating as if. So the question really is, what's more comfortable for you? Which approach brings you more quickly to your goals? And which technique helps you to more readily receive what it is that you desire? And this is exactly what I'm going to answer in this next clip. Yes, you're still here. So if you want to learn more about how you can apply these reality creation tools to produce more wealth and success in your business, please make sure to subscribe so I can create more videos like this that I know you'll enjoy. So in order to properly answer the question, which technique is better for you, I decided to dive a little deeper by unpacking the origin meanings of the two words. Attraction in English is derived from the Latin word attraeo, and this is how it breaks down. The Latin verb is attrahere, which means to draw towards or to attract. Now, when we further break this down, we have the word ad, meaning to or towards, plus trahere, which is the verb meaning to pull or to draw. Now you have the final word attraction, which means to pull or draw towards yourself. Sorry, I hope you can see that. So what does this all mean? This means that attraction literally has the meaning that you can pull or draw towards yourself. You can pull an experience, you can pull an opportunity, you can pull resources towards yourself, which is vastly different from the origin meaning of manifestation. And let me show you. The word manifestation in English is derived from the Latin word manifestatio, which translates to the Latin verb manifestare, which means to make clear or to reveal. Now let's break this down even further to the adjective, which is manifestus. And the adjective is clear or evident. The last part of manifestation is manus, which means by hand. What we have is something very specific, to make clear or to reveal by hand. That is what manifestation means at its absolute root origin. So the hand reveals and makes clear. One is pull, which is attraction, and the other is push, which is manifestation. So what's my verdict? Am I team manifester or am I team attractor? I would say it's a tie. I feel like, from my experience with working with hundreds of clients, that we need to use both. And the simple reason is this: what you believe is how you think. What you think is how you feel. And how you feel dictates what you do. In other words, I need to take action by intentionally manifesting my new reality or my new beliefs, because that new identity will align with an elevated belief system. And that elevated belief system is going to generate certain thoughts that are going to make me feel a certain way in my body and my nervous system. Now, when I focus on how I'm thinking and how it makes me feel, is when I start to attract resources and people and experiences that will give me access to better opportunities. And when I take action based on how I feel, and I take advantage of those new opportunities, is when I'll be able to experience a different reality. So as you can see, I use manifestation and the law of attraction to do this. The key in reality creation is balance. Knowing when to focus on certain things and when to surrender, when to push and when to pull. And when you can master this balance, this art of creation, you'll be able to have anything that you desire in this lifetime. So what did we learn? We learned that the law of attraction is like attracts like, pulling things towards you at the level of your vibration. And we learned that manifestation is more about push, setting intention, and actively creating the life you wish to live. In my conclusion, you need both in this 3D physical world to make visible what you desire, using your emotions and positive thinking to direct your desires while taking action to actually turn the knob and tune in to the new reality. They both need each other in order to intentionally create your highest reality. If this was helpful to you at all, the only thing I ask is that you pay it forward and share it with someone else. So at this point, you already have powerful tools to experience a shift in your life. And learning these tools and reality creation frameworks was the biggest thing that allowed me to go from my corporate 9-to-5 job to a full-time business owner, making my first $10,000, then $20,000, then $30,000 per month, and so on. However, there was something else. And in order to start seeing the scale in my business, I didn't have to change my mind. I had to shift everything about me, my whole identity. Starting with my beliefs, the way that I spoke, the way that I walked, the way that I moved, the way that I dressed. And if you don't believe me, you can check out some of my past pictures a few years ago and how different I look today. The secret is this: when you learn how to shift your identity, combined with reprogramming techniques, only then are you able to make a permanent shift in your life. Now, after helping hundreds and thousands of clients, we found that there are 3 main principles that allow you to completely transform your reality. And this is what I call the C3 method. And this is exactly what we help our clients do in our flagship platform, the Business Mindset Collective. Now, we only work with entrepreneurs who are stuck at a certain revenue level. You go through the roller coaster of inconsistency in revenue. You make a lot of money one month, then the next month you go right back down. Now, you've tried all sorts of tactics and you discovered it's not so much a tactical business issue, it's a mindset problem. You have an internal vibrational set point or upper limit for your revenue, which is why you keep returning back to your particular average. So if you're sick and tired of being stuck in the same situation month after month and year after year, and you know that the reason that you're stuck is not just a tactical one, but is actually a problem that requires a deeper solution, then I invite you to apply to work closely with me and my team so that we can help you to master these 3 principles of reality creation for your business. Simply go to the pinned comments so that you can apply. And if you qualify based on your application, you'll be getting a free one-on-one consult with me or one of my mindset coaches where we're going to help you to discover your blind spots. We're going to set a 12-month goal and a game plan for you. And lastly, we're going to help you to master the 3 principles based on your unique blind spots so that you can permanently shift into your new business reality. Now, this is not for everyone, so please only apply if you're coachable and available, and also serious about investing in your business growth. I look forward to seeing how we can help, and thank you.